This is my walking horse, gelding, Ed's Rainy Day. I think he's 5. This is a new saddle. I decided to get an additional saddle, so I have 2 of that I use. That way I can saddle up a couple horses and have less retacking. But this one is really cool. This is this was made by Buckaroo Businesses. I can't say enough good about it. It's just a wonderful saddle, if you can see it there. It's super well made, and just all the detail on it, just everything is just really well made. And I'll put a link in the description. I'm gonna take, I wasn't gonna record anything today with him, but I had him out in the obstacles. It's really cold here, and he's anxious to get going here. He's kind of a forward horse, but anyhow, I'm gonna go out in the obstacle course area and work him, because I was just giving exercising him, just doing some stuff with him, and he was showing his gait so well that I thought, wow, I should record this. And so I will. It'll be with the GoPro, because I won't be able to use, I'll be using both hands with him, directing him around and whatnot. This is Ed's Rainy Day, so we're gonna go off to the obstacle course area in the front yard there, and he wants me to itch his butt. Hey buddy, he's all dusty, look at that. Okay, I'm gonna head out there. Okay, we're out at the obstacle course area in the front yard here, and like I said earlier, this is my horse, Ed's Rainy Day. I call him Rain. He's a walking horse, Tennessee walking horse, that I think he's about 5, I think. He's a really nice horse. This is one of the horses I ride. He is like silky smooth with his gait. I'll try to get him out here to show you a little bit. And come on, buddy, let's move. Now, hill work is really good for the horses, especially gaited horses, because it really helps them engage their rear end and kind of collects them up and helps them to move. But you can see him moving. That's the gait right there. See that? I'll try to get him to go again. Come on, bud, speed up. There you go. You can see that right there. Now, he's moving probably at the rate of another horse trotting. There you go. There we go. That shows it right there. That shows it right there. See it? Come on. Now, and he's really frisky right now. I'm gonna get him to go this way. I want him going that way. Come on, bud. There you go. Follow the field. There you go. Good boy. It's really cold. It's in the 30s right now. And they're really frisky. See him blowing out there, that's a good sign. But see the gate right there? That is a really super smooth to ride. And he is like, I mean, I say it's kind of like ice skating in a good way when you ride him. I mean, he's just so smooth. See that? I mean, he's moving. And this, I'm gonna get him down here by the woods. I'll walk down here by the woods. He's following me now. And I'll send him through here. Okay, buddy, let's go that way. This, like I said, I like to go this. You've seen me, I've been kind of a little bit on a kick. Sometimes I get on a kick a little bit because I start to do something with one horse and I see the results, and then I start picking out other horses. See how he's racing around? This is a couple things. This is what's going on here. Is it's cold, okay? It's cold, and we've been pumping up the horses with alfalfa and hay, grass hay, and a little bit of oats and all that. So that's where you get that saying, feeling their oats. That refers to horses and being frisky and energetic. I don't know if you knew that or not. but so that's where that term comes from. But I like to work him right here because it's against the woods. See, he's just wanting to explode out a little bit. That's something that he'll do. This horse, Eric is the one who really put most of the training on this horse, and I'm just kind of trying to follow along with it. And now he doesn't do it with Eric because Eric's quicker with his responses than I am in the saddle, and he'll race off a little bit sometimes, and I've got to shut him down on that kind of stuff when I'm in the saddle. So, but you can work a lot of this kind of stuff out, whoa, on the ground too. See, like that right there, running off. That's what I call running off. I mean, he's just, in his mind, he just wanted to go that. Now you can see I'm directing to my right there, and he was resisting it. So I just want to get him real soft with some of this stuff. And this is an area that, oh, see, as you can see, I was directing him to my left, and he was pulling on it. See, like I said in my other videos, I try to, see, my goal is to have slack in that rope, okay? But that isn't all on me, you know, it's on them too, you know? So, I mean, I have to trust the horse and give it to him, give him the slack, and give him the responsibility. Like, see, like there, that was a light direction, and he picked up on that time. Okay, now some of those other times you saw him race out there, he picked up on it again. You saw him race all the way to the end of the rope, you know, because that's what I call when a horse has competing thoughts with yours, like what you're asking, that are a lot louder than your ask, okay? And, you know, so they get elevated for whatever reason. It's a lot of times, really, most of the times when they get elevated, it's because they're away from their herd. That's what I found, you know. You can take a horse that's acting up, and I know there's exceptions, but you can take a horse that's acting up and all sorts of crazy when you're out by yourself and running you back to the barn, or fighting and trying to get back to the barn and all that stuff. You put another horse that it likes with it, or a couple of horses, and you start heading down the trail, and it's going to be easy peasy because they're with the other horses. Now you could run into problems. Like, one of the things that's a problem is if, like, you're riding your horse and the other people take off. You know, you try not, and you don't, maybe you don't feel comfortable riding real fast on your horse or something at this time, and the folks you're riding with take off. Well, your horse is really gonna, you know, want to take off and follow those horses too. So I usually find, like, when a lot of the behavioral things that go on with horses, mostly when they're running off, not listening, stuff like that, even spooking, has to do with them being nervous and elevated and excited because they're away from their herd mates, and they really, I say that their thoughts get real loud, and they're just thinking, maybe they're inside, they're just screaming, I want to get back, I want to get back, I want to get back, I want to get back. And you're asking light, trying to ask them to do something, and they're just ignoring you. Sometimes they'll brace against you, and just see look how calm he's gotten it. So that's a good place to stop. I wouldn't just keep drilling him in that. That's a good boy. This is a wonderful horse. He's just a wonderful horse. Hi, buddy. But it's cold and crisp out here, and I'll see if I can get him up on this this bridge here, or whatever call it. Just an obstacle. I get some people ask me, why do you do these things like this? It's just fun. I mean, it's fun to, there he goes. Good boy. So that's, just let him cross over it first time. You know, perfection's overrated. Pat Puckett always says that. He said perfection's overrated. So what I take away from that is reward the smallest try. You know, that's good boy. See, he's stepping up on it, and that's scary to him. Good boy. You know, so reward the smallest try. And I mean, you'll get better. We'll get better at it, and better at it, and better at it, and better at it. And he will. And so there you go. Good boy. Step up on there. Good. And they'll pick up on your praises and stuff too. I've heard some people don't like to talk to them or anything. I do have found that they will they will understand like a good, you know, or something like that, saying that. One of the things that I say with horses when I tell people is, if you're used to training dogs, when we praise a dog, a lot of times we use a high-pitched voice, like, you know, good boy, good girl, you know, like that kind of thing, right? And if you think about when dogs are happy and excited, they have a high-pitched, I'm going to back them up a little bit. Come on, out of my space, back up, there you go. They have a high-pitched, like that, right? So that's, for dogs, that's a happy tone. An angry tone or a warning tone would be a growl, and those are deep and low, right? But a horse is kind of the opposite. The calm sound is like that, right? So lower. The excited, elevated sounds that go along with that emotion are high. Whee! Whee! You know, you see them go whee and, you know, buck and kick and fart, you know, and run off. So when you're working with your horse and when you want to praise your horse, if you want to do vocal, make sure or try to do a deeper voice. It's a little, I mean, I'm sure they could probably pick up on a higher voice too, but the lower voice is more in keeping with how they interact. Here, back up a little bit. Back up. So I'm just going to wiggle this here a little bit, step at him. Come on, back up. That's a good boy. Just want to take another step, other foot. There you go. Good. Now let's see if we can go. See, so I'm just giving a direction. I'm trying to, you see how there's slack in the rope, right? I don't want to take that out. I want him to just willingly do it. It's kind of like when you would teach a dog to lead, and they should lead on a loose leash. And you should have slack in the leash, and the dog should just be following. You shouldn't be pulling at the end of the leash. So that's what I'm trying to do. Come on, get your foot. He's trying to look for it. Isn't that funny? Come on, buddy. You got it. But yeah, I'm kind of a little bit on a kick lately. I was just getting over a cold, like a bug that went through, and I didn't have my balance isn't 100% yet, and I figured I'd do some groundwork. And then as I start doing it with my horses, I think, well, I should do it with this one, and I should do it with that one, you know. So, like I said, I kind of get on a kick, and but he's doing really well. So let's back him up. All right, let's take him over to the teeter-totter here. This is, I haven't done this with him yet. See how he does with this. Okay, here we go. Now, see, when they get the idea, like, oh, easy. There you go. Come on, over here. You got it. There you go. There you go. Good boy. He's just stepping over. Come on. Like I said, perfection's overrated. It's not that I won't, you know, try to get better at it, but you take what you get the first times, right? This is his first time with this, so see how he's just, there you go. You got it, buddy. Look at that. You got it. Good boy. And you see how his eyes are really wide open? He's really pretty alert right now, and I call like elevated. And his paw and like there, that's lot of times male horses they use their front feet a lot more than mares do. But mares will do it too. But this is one of the things that he does, like when he kind of lets me know. Nope, back this way. Kind of lets me know when he's, you know, nervous or excited or something. Whoa, see? That's the thing with this thing. See how that just moves like that? So this is good. This is really good. This is stretching them. Like I say in my other videos, that we try to set up something that's safe like this. See how he's jumping? That's really good. Something that's it's a puzzle and it's a challenge and it scares them a little bit and it stretches them, but it's safe. You know what I mean? And I can build his trust in me that I'm not going to put him in a jam. You know what I mean? And so when you have a safe sort of thing like this, because you never know when you're going to have that trust. If you're, I don't know, maybe you're riding somewhere and maybe there's a bunch of cars coming or something scary on the trail or out in the woods or something, and you know, it's kind of life or death, or you know, the difference between getting in a wreck and not getting in a wreck. It's good if you work these kind of things through. So I'm just tapping my leg with the rope here a little bit, because I don't want to. He knows what I'm asking. He knows I'm asking him to step up on this, okay? He knows I'm asking him. And here, let me see if I get this better. And that's nervous eating. I was trying to adjust the camera. That's nervous eating. You want to discourage. I want to discourage that, because he'll start just doing it all the time. Gets kind of really to be a nuisance. So now I'm directing him on here. Nope. Up there you go. Stop. I'll try to get him on here. Step on here. He knows what I'm asking. He's just choosing to not do it. Maybe his nervousness about it. The fact that moved like that kind of startled him. See how it's moving? So he's, no. That's the one thing, like when you try to give them the slack, like the benefit of the doubt, and then they kind of punk you, you know? Like he did there. Come on. But it's nervous eating. It helps soothe them when they eat. But like I said, it'll become a real headache if I don't address it. So let's see if we can get him up on there. Come on, buddy. You can do it. So I just wiggling the lead rope in my other hand. See, but he's pretty, that moving like it did, he didn't like that. So but there'll be things you'll cross, like you'll be maybe going across a creek or something, and like where we are, there's all these, they call them river stones or whatever, field stones, stuff like that. It's limestone, and a lot of them are flat. And when we're in the creeks, it's just loaded with them. And sometimes they step on them and they teeter, you know. And you don't want that first time that happens to freak your horse out when you're in the saddle. At least I don't. Maybe you do, but hey, when you think about it, put a comment in the comment section and give us a like and a subscribe, and help us get the word out on these great horses. I'm trying to show how versatile Tennessee walking horses are. I'm just wiggling my rope here. Come on, you got it. I'm trying to get the word out how versatile these are, instead of the folks just thinking all they do is gait, you know, which is a wonderful thing about them. Don't get me wrong. The fact that they are gated is wonderful. But I think too many people, all they focus on is the gait. And we're trying to put a good foundation on these horses and really teach them, get them to a high level. I find them very... Okay, my GoPro just went out. The battery's dead. It's so cold out here, I think it doesn't have as long a life. So Back up a little bit, buddy. Back up. So I'm gonna keep working with him here with this obstacle. Try to get him to at least step on it a little bit and see how he does. Well, if I got him up there, I got him on there, and he's getting the feel of it, and that's pretty good. That's probably a good place to stop with him. Thanks for watching. Should people subscribe? They should. Hey, smash that like button and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.